Greetings, sports fans. ASMR Sports back with you. Hope everybody's doing fantastic. Public service announcement. I do have a new ASMR channel focusing on Pokemon called Poke Relaxing. Please check the link in the description to check that out, or you can just search for Poke Relaxing, all one word, and probably find me. I've got a mountain of stuff to get to on that site, and I'm looking forward to it. I got a weekend where I should have some free time. And I hope to be cranking some videos out, both for this channel and that one. So I'd love to see the subscriber count grow over there if you're interested in Pokemon or just want to hear me ramble in softly spoken ASMR. And if you're not really into Pokemon presently, but you had an interest in learning a bit more, that's another good reason to subscribe, since I was sort of like that for a few years. I thought, it might be fun to learn more, and now I'm addicted. So I'm mortgaging my house to buy Pokemon. More news on that on the new channel. Today, folks, we got some sports cards, and hey, I've been pretty dang excited about opening my first WNBA products that feature this 2023 draft class. It's interesting, right? So the season that just ended, well, actually, I don't know. Does the WNBA season, I think the WNBA season is contained within a single year, unlike the NBA season, which typically, well, not typically, always crosses over, the January 1st boundary. So that may be why this says 2024, and that's it. Even though I sort of refer to these guys as the 2023 draft class, the Caitlin Clarks and so forth, because I think it must have been 2023 when they were drafted. Anyways, we'll call it 2024, but point is, this is the first product I've had in my hands, and I think the first product that's out that you can get rookie cards of these exciting new players, that a lot of people really have started watching for the first time in the WNBA. So while they've been watching them for the first time, everybody's been watching them for the first time since they're rookies. But I'm saying there's a lot of people who've watched the WNBA for the first time because of this new class of players, particularly Caitlin Clark, yours truly included. So I just think there's a ton of interest and energy around a bunch of the rookies in this year, and this is our first chance to get cards of them, so I'm excited and looking forward to getting into these cards. So my first chance to buy some WNBA cards was the Origins and WNBA set that I think was the first to have pre-orders open. Although I don't know if that set's out yet. Maybe it is. Maybe it just recently came out. But I pre-ordered a bunch of that stuff through my distributor and got allocated 0 boxes, which is pretty freaking lame. But I figure maybe they'd give me 1. If this were any other year, I would have gotten every box I ordered, because nobody wants WNBA stuff before this year. But when I got totally shut out of that one, which I only found out about maybe a week and a half ago, I was then super pumped to try to find some WNBA retail, because it's expensive. expensive as this stuff is, I think it's probably worth it. These are, I got these for $34.99. I wanted to show you guys real quick. Over at Walmart. They currently have these for $37.99, and I'm pretty sure that comes from a third party seller, not Walmart. So it's a little bit more than what you would pay, but I paid for these boxes, which are directly from Walmart. I paid $34.99, so it's not too much more. And I think I also mentioned that, like on DealerNet, there are dealers buying cases of these at $50 a box. So they're gonna sell them at like $60 a box. So I don't know. I'm of the mind that any WNBA product that's like sort of higher end, like Select or Prism, I don't know if they're gonna make optic of this of WNBA. They might, because this is the first year they've made Select in WNBA, so they might just crank the presses and make everything WNBA. But anyways, if any of those products can be bought at MSRP, which I think is going to be $34.99 or somewhere thereabouts. I feel like it might be $29.99 at Target. I feel like Target's or Walmart is still overcharging stuff like they started doing in the pandemic era. But if you can find stuff at MSRP, I think it's a no-brainer for me to buy this stuff, and I have no problem hanging on to this for years. If Caitlin Clark becomes the Michael Jordan of the WNBA, even though many people will tell you she's not the best player by quite a stretch, she is definitely the most hobby loved player in the WNBA right now, and certainly stands to be the most, beloved player in the history of the league. If she, continues to have strong years year after year, has a long career. So, anyways, I'm excited. I'm excited to get into this. All right, there's Cheyenne Parker Tyus for is that the Dream? Atlanta Dream. Some of these teams I'll be sort of hearing about for the first time. Dawn Staley with the Sting. Let's see where they're from. Charlotte Sting. Ariel Atkins with the Washington Mystics. And we got a Prism, which is Lisa Leslie. No, I know her. She's I believe she's retired. Am I wrong? I think she's retired. I feel like she was one of the very early mega stars of the league. Yeah, she played in 2002. So this is kind of a retired player card. If I were just a little more risk tolerant, and I wasn't spending thousands of dollars a day on Pokemon right now, I might think about trying to pick up some of the old WNBA set, products, unopened products, just in case, if the league ever has a real resurgence. It's crazy how long the league's been around, and it hasn't been profitable at all. It's basically being subsidized by the NBA, I think. I apologize if I misstated anything, but yeah, basically, it doesn't really pay for itself. So it's a bit of an investment by the current owners, and I feel like the NBA is probably an owner of the league. I might just be talking out of my rear end, but my point is, it's definitely struggling financially. Has been for a long time. The players get $60,000 a year, which is crazy because in Europe, I've heard Caitlin Clark could be making millions of dollars. Although it's weird, I don't know what that means. like, is she going to play in a men's league there, or do they have women's leagues over there where they can afford to pay anybody $1 million? I don't, who the hell knows? But, alright, Ricky Jackson with the Sparks. Got 2 Sparks there in a row. Celeste Taylor and Natasha Hart. Man, I want to get a Caitlin Clark in, like, the last card position, get a parallel. Okay, so my point was, oh yeah, so like, if the league ever takes off, if it ever becomes, popular enough to actually sustain itself, to pay its players maybe $300,000 a year as the minimum, and gets attendance up, and therefore the fan base grows, and the number of people who give a crap about, the cards, WNBA cards grows. Theoretically, some of those, older sets with rookie cards of kind of the, the legends, like Sue Bird, for example, was a huge name in the WNBA for many years, but long since retired. So if you could get Sue Bird cards from her playing years, maybe those would be worth something. I mean, a lot of these sets are worth like very little right now, and they're probably not terribly easy to find, so they do have some rarity that will drive value if there's any kind of increase in demand. There's Aaliyah Edwards, rookie card for the Mystics. Anyways, I'm not going to do that, but if you really are bullish on the WNBA, I think that's that would be a fun thing to invest in. And I got a phone call coming, so I gotta pick that up real quick. It's one of the kids. Okay, and we're back. I took a phone call during one of my recordings on a prior video, and somebody commented that they'd never seen that before. I'm like, oh, okay. Never seen somebody had a phone call when they're in the middle of something. Pretty sure you have, my friend. Alright, Arike Ogunabawale, Brittany Sykes, and come on, Caitlin Clark. No, not even a rookie. This is a cool looking card, though. I'm really interested to know if it's numbered. Benija Laney Hamilton with the Liberty. I'm trying to remember who it was in the finals this year. I feel like it was like the Liberty against the Minnesota team, the Lynx. So, not numbered, but really cool looking. Yeah. I mean, okay, there was one pack where I think we did not get a parallel, and let's see what it says here. Okay, that's 6 inserts or parallels, so you guys get you 1 insert or parallel per pack, and we've mostly been getting parallels. So another silver. Maddie Secrets. Now we have not gotten a single card of one of the kind of 3 Chase players. Eric Wheeler, JC Sheldon, and Haley Jones with the Dream. So that's a little depressing. I kind of thought this would be easier to pull at least one of the 3 big names, but not to be. Alright, last chance. We got a pink. I think there's I feel like there's 1 pink Blaster exclusive pink ice prisms. Yeah, so I guess there's 1 per box here. Alright, Ezzy McBagor, Carly Samuelson, Julie Van Loo, and John Kell Jones. Not numbered. Okay. That was a pretty much complete total. That basically $35 down the drain right there. Because that's the problem with this stuff, is that you're going to have to get one of the good players, and preferably Caitlin, or it's not going to be worth it. Now I think I have 24 boxes of this stuff. I ordered 12 of these twice, but these 2 may very well be the only ones that I open. The rest I'll save probably for posterity, or boredom someday. Josh Cloud. Another super, so we're getting the legends, aren't we? And who the heck is Lee Ueru Sparks? Numbered 399. That's exciting. But not really. Alright, so we can't get numbered cards. That's good. One thing I will say is at least this product is not like the NBA Select, where the retail products have base cards that are blue background instead of what you would find in hobby products, and therefore the base cards you get out of retail are much less valuable, and it's kind of a bummer that they do it that way, in my opinion. But they were trying to, I guess, not infringe upon the sanctity of the hobby select, but really kind of kills the retail select product for NBA basketball. All right, Chelsea Gray. So Aaliyah Boston with the Fever is a teammate of Caitlin Clark. There's Cheryl Swoops, another old school legend. And we got Maya Moore with the Flash, I think that's called. And she's on the links. Yeah, Cheryl Swoops was a big. I mean, she might be the best player all time in the WNBA, if I'm not mistaken. So kind of cool to get a card of her. All right, we got a rookie, Camila Cardoso, Naneka Agwumike, Maya Moore with the links, and we got Courtney Williams. Wow, I really wonder if they're making the cards of the best players like kind of SP'd, it seems. You'd think you'd get at least one, but I don't know, there's not. Dang it, they showed the back. I didn't want to show the back, but we'll just show it. Diamond Miller, the links. There's our one pink per box. Dewana Bonner, Joe Lloyd, and Errol Atkins. Yeah, there's only 4 cards per pack, 6 packs per box, so 24 cards. And I don't know how many cards are in the set. Fewer than an NBA set, I would imagine. There's like way fewer teams. Kate Martin, Lexi Hull, Jonquil Jones, but like, we're getting multiple, like, so we got 2 Super-Birds already. I mean, what the heck? So we got our first insert, En Fuego with Alyssa Thompson. Cool looking card, but man, last chance. I'm starting to get worried, guys. And I already showed the back. No, dang it, that's not who we want. It is a cracked ice. Is that a purple ice cadet? Yeah, that's numbered. Wow, 149. Dang, I wish that was somebody. But not even a rookie. Man. Kids, we are getting skunked. Alright, Aaliyah Edwards. Jordan Canada. DeJounte Carrington. Alright, we're not going out like this, guys. We're going to open some more. Or I'm going to freaking... Alright, I'm going to open just one more. I don't want to go too crazy, but I'm also going to open one of these to ensure that we get some Caitlin Clark into our lives. Now these are about $40 right now. I think when they were available at retail MSRP, I think they were like $20. All right, exclusive home for Caitlin Clark's signed memorabilia. What's this? Oh, it's just a card. Panini Instant. is done. Okay, so I'm kind of curious, like, are these going to look like different, kind of like Chronicles, where they have different Panini brands as the designs? There's Donruss design. Also Donruss, this is a Donruss product. Yeah, the outside does not say Donruss, so I suspect we might see other brands in here. Yeah, Contenders and Donruss. So I kind of like this. It's like a one-person Chronicles product. Which, if you like that person, then you're in good shape. This is one product where, like, a mem card would be freaking amazing. Donruss, Reigning Threes. Not going far for college. And hanging out with some young fans there. That's cool one. Contenders School Colors. Foil card there. Contenders season ticket. Pretty cool. Just a regular old Donruss. Oh, look at that. Caitlin has a little baby. They should have put rated rookie in there. I like rated prospect. Ooh, this is pretty looking. Wow, look at that. I like this a lot. That is sweet. Wow, so this, I like this product actually. I thought it was going to be like kind of, non-branded, kind of rando looking cards, but I mean, you got Prism in here, you got Donruss, you got, I'm going to probably maybe do the School Colors one too, because it's foil, so a little bit higher end than some of these base cards. But this card is freaking amazing. Prism, and then it's got a ton of cool colors, and it's obviously a, chromium card, so that's cool. I like this stuff. Campus Legends. Okay. And theoretically, I think you could say all these cards are rookies, so in 20 years from now, when she's, the most popular female athlete in the history of sports, can sell all of these for like $20 each. Yes, Keelan Clark rookies. School Colors. Keelan Clark with her dad. Keelan Clark is like a, 11-year-old, I would say, maybe 10. Okay, last pack, last chance for something. Something. Can we get a hit of some kind? I doubt it. We can get a foil card though, but not the best one. It's like mostly her dad in that shot. Player of the year. Yeah, just another base card. And 60 points in a high school game. Oh, that's cool. That's the first high school card. Okay, well that was kind of a pleasant surprise, I thought. I'm sure there's no value whatsoever in most of these cards, but could be in that Panini Prism one because it looks so freaking cool. But not gonna look it up right now. Alright, let's go back into the breach once more. Hopefully that will give us a little Keelan Clark luck for this last box here. If not, boy, jeez, I don't know. Alright, here we go. Any fat packs? No fat packs. Alright, Nanika. I feel like we've gotten her before. Dewana Bonner. Kia Stokes, is that a premiere? And Marina Mabry. Gee West. Lexi Hull. Leah Edwards, that's the second, like, I think, rookie of her we've gotten. We've also gotten her before. Jackie Young. Snapshots. I don't know if that's like it looks like an insert. Alright, 3 packs to go. We've got not a single card of the 3 top rookies that we're looking for. We've got multiple cards of lots of players, so. Jordan, Canada, Dejournay, Carrington, Kelsey Plum. And our third Sue Bird. Well, if only there was a market for Sue Birds, we would be in the business, but I do not think we'll see a market for Sue Bird cards. By the way, no relation to Larry Bird, I was wondering. Alright, Natasha Howard, Lauren Jackson, Skylar Diggins Smith, and Lou Lopez Senegal. Man, they are just raking us. Alright, last pack. I'm not optimistic. Alright, see ya, Cook. We do have our pink coming. Finally, we get one of the big players, Angel Reese. Although I don't think her cards are valuable because everybody kind of hates her because she's sort of like the arch nemesis of Caitlin Clark. She's pretty good, I guess, but yeah, I don't think she's gonna have a following. So Sabrina Ionescu, I think, might be, in the top, like, I think 3 players in the league right now. If I'm not mistaken, her rookie was like in, I think it's like 2020 or 2021, the first year that they had Prism WNBA cards. I think was her rookie year, and that card, the cards in that set of her are quite valuable. And coming out of the gate, there was a lot of excitement around those. So, all right, last card at least is a rookie, but Celeste Taylor, nobody I've heard of. So wow, we opened $100 worth of this stuff, actually over $105, and we got one base rookie of the top 3 that we were looking for. So that is what you call a gigantic disappointment. I mean, I had hoped this stuff would have, I mean, we got 3 of a lot of players, 3 different cards, or at least 3 multiples. So it's kind of depressing that we did not get one Caitlin Clark or one. I'm trying to think of the other top rookie. I can't remember her name. She's tall, blonde. She looks like a model. I feel like she played for like Stanford. Yeah, she's I think she was injured for a good chunk of her first season. So wow, so that was rough. I might go watch some like breaks of that stuff, and like if there's any breaks of the blasters. I've heard just very anecdotally that the hobby boxes, at least the photo ones, are raining Caitlin Clarks out of there. But and maybe that's where they put all her cards to keep the hobby buyers happy. But boy, just a total lack of any kind of Caitlin Clark anywhere. So that's really a bummer. But anyways, I'm still happy to have these boxes unopened, and hopefully appreciating as Caitlin Clark continues to draw people into the WNBA. We do finally have some Caitlin Clark kind of rookies in there, so that's fun. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, guys. Please do subscribe if you have not already, and give a like to this video if you don't mind. It does help expose the content to a wider audience when you do that. So thanks so much, and we will catch you all next time. You have a great one. Bye now.